Good morning. And today we are going to see the experiment number 12, study of starters. The main aim of this experiment to study the effect of different methods of starting of three-phase screw gauge induction motor using DOL starter, auto transformer starter, star delta starter, stator resistance starter, rotor resistance starter. These are the starting methods which we are using in AC machines, both synchronous as well as the induction machines. Introduction of the starter. Generally, the three-phase induction motors are self-starting due to rotating magnetic field, but the motors show tendency to draw very high current at the time of starting. Such a current be 6 to 8 times of full load or rated current, and it can damage the motor body. Hence, there should be a device which can limit such high starting current. Such a device which limits high starting current is known as starter. The starter is a device which is basically used to limit high starting current by supplying reduced voltage to the motor at the type of starting. Such a reduced voltage is applied only for short period, and once rotor gets accelerated, that is rotating, full normal rated voltage is applied. From the expression of rotor current, it can be seen that the current at start can be controlled by I2R equal to SE2 by R2 square plus SX2 whole square, where S is E2 will be the rotor induced EMF at running condition, SX2 will be the rotor reactance per phase during running condition, R2 will be the rotor resistance per phase. In both standstill and running conditions, the R2 will be same. By reducing the supply voltage at the time of starting, or by increasing the rotor resistance at the time of starting, there are types of starters are available. The first one will be a stator resistance starter, second one star delta starter, third one auto transformer starter, fourth one rotor resistance starter, fifth one direct online starter. Necessity of starter. At starting time, the speed of the motor is 0 and the slip is at maximum, that is unity. So, magnitude of the rotor induced EMF is very large at start. As rotor conductors are short circuited, the large induced EMF circulates very high current through rotor at start. The conduction is exact similar to a transformer with short circuit secondary. Such a transformer, when excited by a rated voltage, circulates very high current through short circuited secondary. As the secondary current is large, primary current also draws very large current from the supply line. Similarly, in a three-phase induction motor, when the rotor current is high, consequently the stator draws very high current from the supply line. Due to such increment in line current, the voltage starts dipping, whole system can collapse, hence even 3 HP rating the induction motor is not allowed without starter. Due to such high inrush current at starting, there will be a possibility of damage of rotor winding. Such sudden inrush of currents causes large line voltage drop. Thus, other appliances connected to the same line may be subjected to voltage spike, which may affect their working. So, to avoid such effects, it is necessary to limit the current drawn by the motor at start. Rotor resistance starter. This is the rotor resistance starter. So here a three-phase AC supply is given to triple pole single through switch, and it will be connected to a starting resistance. There are three resistance which will be connected in series with a stator winding. This stator winding will be in star connection. This is the neutral point RYB. So the one end of the R phase will be connected to the resistance. Okay, like that we have to connect it. So here in the resistance there will be a minimum and maximum. The minimum position which we have fixed start, the maximum which we fixed run. Okay, then screw gauge rotor which we are using. A starter resistance is connected in each line series with each phase winding of the starter. Initially all the starting resistance are kept only in start position so that they offer maximum resistance. The switch is used to turn on. Now you are going to turn on the switch connected to three-phase AC supply to the stator winding. Okay, then the motor gets accelerated. The stator resistance is reduced by moving the variable. Okay, this moving contact, it's moving from start towards run. Okay, we have to move the variable contact towards the run position. Okay, in other way, when the motor starts running, the resistance gradually cut off from the stator circuit. When the resistance are entirely removed from the stator circuit, that is the rheostat in run position, then the rated voltage gets applied to the motor. Therefore, the motor runs at normal synchronous speed. The main advantages of this stator resistance starter, the starter is very simple in construction and cheap. It can be used for both star and delta connector stator. Limitations are there are very large power loss due to because of these three resistors. The starting torque of the motor reduces due to reduced voltage applied to the stator. Second one, star delta starter. Okay, this is a general circuit diagram of star delta starter. Here three phase supply is given to triple pole single through switch, and it will be given through triple pole double through switch. Okay, this is a triple pole double through switch. So here there will be a one end will be run start, another one delta, another one is star. So this is star delta, star for starting purpose, delta for running purpose. So the one end of the switch is connected to the stator winding in delta connection. Okay. This is cheapest starter. It can be used triple pole double through switch. The switch connected in stator winding in star at start, hence the motor per phase voltage get reduced by the factor 1 by root 3. Okay, we know that in star connection the line voltage is equal to root 3 into phase voltage, but line current equal to phase current. When the switch is thrown on other side, the winding gets connected in delta across the supply, so it gets normal voltage. The winding gets connected in delta when motor gathers sufficient speed. Operation. The operation of the switch can be automated by using relay, which ensures motor will not start with the switch in run position. When the motor gets accelerates, the stator is connected in delta configuration to apply the rated voltage to the winding. The starting torque is reduced as the torque is proportional to square of stator voltage, and there is a jerk while switching from star to delta. Advantages: the starter is simple in construction cheap, maintenance will be free. Limitation: it limits suitable only for normal delta connected motors, and the factor by which the voltage is 1 by root 3, which cannot be changed. Third starter will be auto transformer starter. So this is the auto transformer starter. Okay, this is the main experimental overall diagram. So a three-phase star connected auto transformer which is used to reduce the voltage applied to the starter. Such a starter is known as auto transformer starter. Operation: it consists of shootable changeover switch. Okay, changeover switch. When the switch it is in start position, the stator winding, okay, this is stator winding, is supplied with the reduced voltage. This can be controlled by tappings. Okay, these are the tappings, okay, by the auto transformer. The reduced in applied voltage by the fractional percentage dampings X used for auto transformer. When the motor gathers 80% of normal speed, then the changeover switch is thrown into run position. Due to this, the rated voltage gets applied to the stator winding. The motor starts rotating with a normal speed. The changeover switch is done automatically by using the relays. Advantages: the power loss is very much less. It can be used for star and delta connected motor. Limitation: it is expensive. Third point, rotor resistance starter. Okay, this is a rotor resistance starter. This starter is only suitable for slip ring induction motor or wound rotor induction motor. Here the three-phase supply is given to the stator in star connection. In rotor it will be a star connection, star to star connection. Okay, the each phase of the rotor winding will be connected with the slip ring. Okay, because this is a shaft, the slip rings are mounted on the shaft, three slip rings. So this slip rings is having the brushes also. The contact of the brushes is connected in series with, okay, in series with external rheostat. Okay, there are three rheostat, that is nothing but variable resistance which we are taking, and the slip rings are short circuited with brushes. Okay, to limit the rotor current, which consequently reduce the current drawn by the motor from the supply. So therefore the resistance can be inserted in the rotor circuit at start. This addition of the resistor in the rotor is in the form of three-phase star connected rheostat. Operation: The external resistance is inserted in each phase of the rotor winding through slip rings and pressure assembly to ensure that the motor cannot start until all rotor resistance in the circuit as interlock is fitted, which prevents the contactor from being closed until the condition is fulfilled. Initially, the maximum resistance is in the circuit. As the motor gathers speed, the resistance is gradually cut off. The operation may be manual or automatic. Starting torque is directly proportional to rotor resistance. Advantages: the starting current is always limited, but starting torque of the motor also gets improved. Limitations: it can be used only for slip ring induction motor. 5. Direct online starter. The short name we can say it will be a DOL starter. Okay, in the starter there will be a magnetism coil, relay, okay, the contact, everything it is available. There are two switches, push button switches, which we are using. One is a normal open, another one is normal closed stop. Okay, and in the starter the induction motor is connected directly in three-phase supply. The DOL starter applies the full line voltage to the motor terminal. Despite the direct connection, no harm is done to the motor, as a DOL motor starter contains protection devices and in some cases like condition monitoring. Since the DOL starter connects the motor directly to the main supply line, the motor draws very high inrush current compared to the full load current of the motor, up to 5 to 8 times higher. Operation: okay, in the starter it consists of two buttons. One is green button for starting, red button for pushing. The DOL starter comprises of MCCB, that is miniature circuit breaker or contactor, and overload relay for protection. These two buttons, green and red, are start and stop buttons. The no contact is normally open and NC for normally closed. At start, the NO button, okay, normally open, start is pushed for fraction and fraction of second, due to which coil gets energized and attracts the contactor, so the stator gets supply. The additional contact provides ensure that as long as supply is on, the coil gets supply and keeps contactor is in on position. When the NC is pressed, okay, normally closed is pressed, the coil circuits gets opened, due to which the coil gets de-energized and the motor gets switched off from the supply. Advantages: simple and most economical starter, most comfortable to design, operate and control, provides nearly full starting torque at starting, easy to understand and troubleshoot. It connects to the supply to the delta winding of the motor. Disadvantages: it have high starting current, 5 to 8 times of full load current. It causes significant dip in voltage, hence suitable only for small motors, which will reduces the lifespan of the machine. Applications: it can be used only in small water pumps, conveyor belts, fans and compressors for domestic purposes. Result: thus, by using this experiment, we have studied the AC motor starters. Okay, only we have studied AC motor starters.